merge there.
I think even my fucking stream got fucked up. That's great. Looking forward to that.
Oh.
Bro.
Oh, dang. Fuck. Well done, my son. I hope you're kicking back with a beer, watching TV drone footage of some lone idiot fighting Z's on a beach.
There's a harmful status effect on you. Get a major.
I'm always on fire. Either by my own choice or by enemy's choice.
Always by your own.
Yeah, I like to set everything on fire.
Oh, you got settled in the building?
Yeah, I went back into it. As far as I can tell, the only thing left is the main story.
Looks like it.
Bestie! Bestie! Come on!
Some people
Please,
have friends like
bestie! I'm gonna start talking like that. Like, I'm just gonna randomly show up in your guys' Discord. Bestie!
Find this Bean Cup Cafe and start
sure.
there, I guess.
Actually, maybe that's a bad idea. I'd be giving you guys what you want, just be there for whatever reason.
Oh no, your company. What a shame. What?
I know that you guys don't like my company that much.
Bean cup. Who calls coffee a bean cup? I thought that seems so old. Do people still call coffee a bean cup? Here.
I mean, I still occasionally call coffee bean juice.
Okay, that feels a little better than a bean cup. You're a coffee snob, right?
Coffee snob? Fuck no.
Well, excuse me, a coffee enthusiast.
I do like some coffee, yes.
So, like, do you go through the ways of like brewing it and like the machines?
Nah,
And,
that is an arcane art that is beyond me.
this is gonna sound very sacrilegious, but maybe I just never had a good one, but I can't taste the difference. But at the same time, my coffee has to be light and sweet for me to really enjoy it. Like light and sweet.
So, when it comes to other coffees, like the vast majority of coffees, I'll be real with you, they're not gonna really taste any different, like different restaurants, stores, whatnot. Like, sure, you can maybe tell the difference between like if they were, if the coffee's been like sitting there for a little bit, like on a burner, but past that, like, you're probably not really going to get any real different.
That's
Unless it's like, but there are some kinds of coffee that, because of how they are made, they straight up are just way smoother, and there is a difference. Like, some of my favorite, like, normal coffee to have is this German brewed coffee that we'll occasionally get that is so insanely smooth. Like, it's kind of crazy how how like it has, despite it being like a medium or dark roast, it has like no real bite to it whatsoever. It's just flavor.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's also less heartburny.
I've never had heartburn from coffee, but then again, I usually only drink it like twice a week.
Yeah.
I usually reach for energy drinks, unfortunately.
Yeah, energy drinks are way worse than coffee. Even if
Yeah.
caffeine in general is not great to consume all the time, energy drinks are way worse.
I know I've been to the hospital because of it. When I was in high school, I had a diet of like barely eating and just Monster Energy, and then like a Nutrigrain bar or NutriValley's bar was the only thing I had for the day.
Hmm.
Breakfast of champions.
Oh yeah.
Now it's upgraded. Now it's a full muffin or a croissant or bagel.
When I was in high school, I didn't have to go to the hospital because of energy drink. But what happened is I used to run a newspaper route, my first job, and with all that money, I was like, oh man, I love energy drink. I'm gonna try like every energy drink. Every day that I ran the newspaper route, I would get a new energy drink, just a completely different one. And then I stopped doing that when I woke up one morning and it really hurt to pee. I went to the doctors and they were like, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Bad.
You should not inject that much taurine.
Oh my goodness. I will say, I've never met anybody ever say that they have did a newspaper route. Like I've never met anybody. Like I heard of mailmen, but the newspaper route, that's actually really iconic and retro. And also there's a butcher. God damn it.
Here, I'll handle it.
I just don't like the way how they run out that juice. That's my problem.
There. Are you happy now?
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I straight up did a newspaper route as a kid. They let you take on a newspaper route as early as age 12.
Really?
Yep. So, yeah, my first actual job was at the age of 12. I started doing a newspaper route, and I did that for a good while, like a solid, like 4 or 5 years, before I started preparing to leave because I was going to be moving right out of high school.
See, over here, every time I see people who know the newspapers, it's always older people. But I guess that's the city. Like, you know,
Yeah.
older people in corners with the bright, flashy, reflective jackets. You know, like get your newspapers. If not, they're at the newspaper stand or like wherever stand.
Yeah, no, we didn't really have newspaper stands where I grew up. It was a relatively small town. So we didn't have like people standing around selling newspapers. You bought your newspaper like subscription from the local newspaper, and they just had it delivered directly to like mailbox or doorstep. Like straight up like old school movie stuff where like the person rides by on the bicycle and just like tosses the newspaper onto like your driveway kind of shit.
That's what it sounds like. Sounds really.
That's what it was.
It sounds like from a movie. It's just like, oh wow.
It was great though, because you get to know the people that are on the newspaper route pretty well. Like I rode my bike for the newspaper route, and I delivered to like this line of businesses. So I walked into the business, handed them their newspaper directly, and got to talk with them a little bit about what's going on, just chit chat for a bit. Got to know this one old couple that ran a sewing machine and vacuum cleaner repair shop, which was interesting because like the wife knew a lot about sewing machines and sold them, whereas the husband actually did vacuum cleaner repairs and just like kind of had this little shop set up in the back. So I got to learn about both. And it was great because when Christmas time rolled around, they gave me like cookies and stuff as like a gift. Had like a little gift basket created for me.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That was cute shit.
Really nice.
See, those are the things I feel like I missed out living in the city all this time.